Yeah, so. No. Okay, come on, people.
Hey, Ma, does she need backup just in case?
Come on, this gonna be my first Instagram appearance.
Yeah, so Nick and King is outside the house. Look at this. Nick and King trying to fight.
What's up? It's T Renee back with another video. Before we get into this video, like, comment, and make sure to hit the red subscribe button. I'm jumping straight into this video today because this whole thing is just a mess. First off, let me address this. Why was the girl in the video that was recording the video, why was she talking about Nick and King, Nick and King, Nick and King? She said they trying to fight or something. Like what? First off, Nick and King stayed in their car the whole entire time. And that video, the video that I seen was like an hour long. And that's this video playing right now. They stood in their car. They sat in their car the whole time. Like they never got out the car. And that was smart on their end. So I ain't even about to speak too much on that because Nick and King and Carmen and Corey, whoever was in them two cars, they did what they had to do, which was stay in the car until they was needed, period. But I just find it crazy how Trey is allowing pussy to tear up somebody that you called your family. How can you be disloyal to a motherfucker that you came into the situation solid with? I just don't understand that. There's no amount of money that would make me switch up on somebody. And it all boils down to Chris didn't want to ride the Janae wave. Period, point blank. And Trey was so money hungry, he didn't give a fuck. He didn't give a fuck about the relationship with Chris. He didn't give a fuck about nothing but himself. He really didn't even give a fuck about Airi in the beginning. He really didn't. But once you spend enough time with a motherfucker, whether your intentions was to like them or not, you're going to eventually like them. And that's just with anybody. But initially, Trey wasn't checking for Airi. But once he seen the benefits, and, you know, once they got to spending more time and shit, then, yeah, the feelings became genuinely, like, over time or some shit. But, yeah, he was never checking for Airi like that. But to speak on this situation that's happening right now on the screen, I guess when basically when Airi and Trey decided that they were going to be official and, you know, do their thing, it boiled down to Chris, nigga, what you gonna do now? Is you gonna come with us or what you gonna do? And Chris decided to walk away, so he took his ass back home to Atlanta, which I would have did the same thing. Like, you're not going to pressure me into fucking with some fraud ass people. And I'm not about to, it don't matter how much money. And then here's the thing about this too. When Nick and King, Carmen and Corey, Airi and Chris and Trey all were in the same house, Chris and Trey's views was not up like everybody else's was. Like, they never was the it group. Period, point blank. And it's not to be, I'm not being funny when I say that, but it's just facts. Nobody was really checking for them. Their views was not all that. So, this is just a mess. I just don't understand how, and if they ever try to say that all of this is going on because they feel like Chris switched up, I'm confused as to how he switched up, because when everybody went their own separate ways, Chris wasn't linking with Nick and King. He wasn't linking with Carmen and Corey. And if he did, it was like one or two videos. And that's a huge if. I don't even know if he did that. But it was it wasn't nothing like they were just consistently, you know, linking or nothing like that. Everybody was pretty much just doing their own shit. So I guess Chris came to get his shit and the whole thing got switched. Chris was very fucking smart. He came with people. If I had such a strong relationship with somebody and we are no longer that cool, and then I'm asking you for my shit and you saying it's here, she saying it's here, he saying it's here, everybody's just saying all different shit, I'm never gonna come by myself. Like, come on, you gotta be a fucking idiot to show up at somebody's house that you don't even have a clear understanding of your relationship. You think I'm about to go over there by myself? Fuck no. And Chris did what he was supposed to do, and the people that came with Chris, they did what they were supposed to do too. They wasn't on no ratchet shit. They wasn't trying to fight. They was just right there by his side. And Nick and King and Carmen and Corey, whoever else was in their car, they did what they were supposed to do too. Like I said, they stayed in their car until Chris needed them to, but it never got to that point where they needed to get out the car. So it was what it was. But I'm not going to go over somebody's house by myself, and I already feel like you on some shady ass shit. So I think, and then Janae hops in the video, this whole thing is for clout. This whole thing is for clout. Well, we will never know what anybody's intentions was going to this house. And I'm speaking for Carmen and Corey, Nick and King, whoever the fuck else was there outside of whoever, all the people that was in Janae's house. We never gonna know. We never gonna have a clear understanding of what their intentions was. At the end of the day, there was no public beef between Chris and Nick and King and Carmen and Corey. So for them to come to his defense if needed, I don't see a problem with that. It kind of makes the situation a little bit more spicier because there was real public beef between Janae, Airi, Trey, Nick and King, and Carmen and Corey. The beef was public with that. But as far as them including Chris in that, no, there was no beef there, to my knowledge, with any of that. So I'm really just baffled, really. And then if you've been watching Chris for a while, you should know the type of person he is. Some people you can tell that they forcing it on camera, and some people you can just tell that's how the fuck they are. And Chris is one of them people I don't feel like there was no pressure applied to his personality or nothing like that. I think that he was just doing him, and that's just it. That's just period. I think he was doing him, and so I would have never. But it's like I gotta play devil's advocate here. Like, how does it look for you to pull up with some people that I had beef with? I can understand Janae and them's point of view on that. It does kind of look crazy, but at the end of the day, I wouldn't give a fuck what y'all had going on. I'm here to get my shit. Yeah, they here, you feel me? But y'all beef ain't got shit to do with me. So I just want my shit. And then so basically, I guess they playing Chris on his stuff. I guess Janae's husband, he was in the video saying like, we don't have your shit, it was left at the house and this and that. And then Chris was saying like, I talked to Janae, like she told me my shit was here, you feel me? And the biggest question I have is, how the fuck did Chris even get the new address? That's the big question. How the fuck did he get the address? So now it's really got me thinking, who playing what position? Because did Trey give him that address? Because who the fuck else that that Chris was with would have, had access to know where the fuck Janae lived? So it's like, I don't know. It's a whole lot of stuff going on. Chris said he's going to do a video. I'm going to wait on that and see. And then I guess come back with some more stuff or whatever. But I'm going to end this video here. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments below. And stay tuned for the next video. I'm done.